everyone, back again on the Parenthood Podcast. With me, Nurko Malaputri, who will accompany you for the next few minutes. Don't worry guys, because I'm not alone here. We have beautiful and awesome guests and smart psychologists, of course. Hello guys, I'm Komala.
Hello, Komala.
Welcome to the Parenthood Podcast. Before that, you may introduce yourself first. Maybe we can start with you.
Hello everyone, my name is Nataza Naura Livia. You can call me Naura.
Hello everyone, my name is Pasha Nazira Alha. You can call me Pasha.
Hello everyone, my name is Gazala Juliana. You can call me Gazala.
Okay, maybe you guys at home are wondering why our guests today are psychologists. So our guests today are psychologists because today we are going to have a casual chat discussing the impact of screen time on child development from various perspectives.
Okay, since we're going to talk about a discussion in casually, you also can share your opinion from based on your experience, Komala.
Okay, that's great, but maybe I'm not as good as all of you here with your psychologist background. I'm sorry.
Don't say that, we are still learning in here. And you are maybe have a lot of experience because you are as a mom, right?
Yeah.
Especially you have experience in taking care of children.
Okay, that's great. Let's share it with each other. Okay, the first question is, do you think gadgets are good or not for children?
Maybe it can be for me first. Of course, everything have a positive and negative impact, and it goes back to each person. But here, because of the contact is a child, so this is a mother job to be able to supervise and schedule her child in playing gadgets.
I totally agree with what Acha said. If you look at it from the positive side, children can learn from the gadget, and also children can add new vocabulary from it. And the negative side, it can have an impact on physical, on emotional, social, and cognitive development.
Yes, it's true. I remember the time of COVID where we all at home, and my child also went to school at home. Whether my child want to learn using gadgets all online. Okay, earlier Naura mentioned the negative impacts such as emotional, physical, social, and cognitive. Maybe you guys can explain it.
And from you as a mom and have a lot experience, what do you think about that?
Okay, from my experience, my child prefers playing with his handphone rather than playing with his friend. What is the impact on cognition?
The most visible impact from the cognitive perspective is focus the child.
Okay.
Children who are exposed to screen too often, especially fast-paced content, tend to have difficulty concentrating and on tasks.
Yes.
That require attention for long periods of time. It also hinders the development of long-term memory and their ability to process information in depth. And because of that, the brain trying to adapt to different information in one time will reduce the quality of brain work.
Okay, even though it's quite trivial, the cause is quite big.
That's right. Not only that, this is screen time that is not balanced with external stimulation will affect speech delay. So the kids have to learn two-way communication.
Okay, so how about the social impact?
So from the social impact, I think socializing is one of the important impact in the children development. Socializing process of children's adjustment to their social life, how they react into their social groups and the environmental. And the social development must be developed in a correct way. One of the important things like how they play with their playmates and how they interact in their environmental. What I've read before, like excessive playing a lot of gadgets has a big major in children developmental. Going to tell about, like, for example, playing game online. It also can cause from the first one poor psychosocial development where they cannot interact and then socialize, where they're just like prefer playing game, which it also can make like a game relationship and also make a game disorder. And secondly, I think it also cause social isolation, since from playing the games. They only like prefer minding their own work with just playing the games, and then they just like forget, oh, I do have a friends. They just like forgetting that kind of things. They're just wasting the positive time that they have just for playing the games. And I think the last but not least, like the strained relationship and interaction with their parents. So they're just don't like or don't want to have a quality time with their parents. It's like they just like prefer to playing games. And most of them, like, they just don't like or get angry if the parents forbidden them to play the games. I think that's one for me.
Okay, there are so many impacts.
Yeah, of course.
Social perspective. Now, how about the physical impact?
Okay, for the physical impact, the common is eye problem, right? Such as minus. So children must to wearing glasses like me and like Acha and maybe Komala too. Okay.
Okay, right.
And next, many children also experience in delay speech or delay in talking because I have a cousin and he delay in talking. Yes, and then it can also have an impact on their sleeping hours, which can cause children to sleep less. And furthermore, this is not only in children and maybe in adults too. So the namely is obesity.
Okay.
It's our problem too, right?
Yes.
Okay. Are there any suggestions for tips on how to prevent excessive gadget to use?
Parents can limit the time when children play gadgets, such as avoiding the use of gadgets when children eat, and let's use the gadgets before bedtime. Or they can also invite children to do activities.
What are some examples for activities?
Like inviting children to do outdoor activities, playing a sensory, or introducing children to storybooks. For it's better than children to playing gadget.
So many activities.
Yes. So, what do you think the role of parents should be in managing children's gadget?
Because children are still young
Yes,
and
yes.
don't understand, so the role of parent is very necessary, right?
Yes.
Research has indicated that time restriction on gadget used by parents and the absence of screen in the bedroom can significantly reduce gadget use.
Okay, it turns out that it's the important until research has been done. Approximately how long is the time limit for using a gadget?
I think it depends on the age of the children, and I think if it's younger than 18 months, I think you shouldn't give like the screen time. So no screen time unless it's just like for video call, communicating with the family members. And from 18 to 24 months, I think you should just like give the high quality education media for like giving the educational from the gadgets, but also the parents, it should be in the parents guidance. And from 2 until 5 years, no more than an hour per day, and 5 and older, no more than 2 hours per day. And I think for preteens and teenagers, it also depends on their own self, where it depends on their importance things, and they should more aware with their also mental health, academic achievement, social skill, and physical anything.
Oh, okay. It turns out that different age have different playing times, right? Okay. Thank you very much for you guys for coming in the middle of your busy schedule and sharing your knowledge with me and the audience.
Thank you so much for inviting us, Komala, and have a sharing with us too.
Like, it turns out we learned a lot from Komala, right?
Yes,
of
yes.
course. Thank you so much, Komala, for inviting us today.
Okay, but before ending this podcast, can you give impression message for this podcast?
Me first, I think this podcast is very, very playful, very, very memorable, and hopefully many will watch it and it can be useful for each other, for netizen too.
From me, the podcast is very fun and very cool. I'm so happy because we can learning together in here. We can sharing together in here.
Yeah, right. It's really exciting. I got a lot of an insightful perspective from Naura and from Pasha and also from Komal. That was really great, and I think this podcast should be continue more because it's really useful and insightful, and I think everyone will love the content you made.
Okay, thank you again, and bye bye.
Bye bye.